Hello Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. This is a general reading. Oops, wrong pile. This is a general reading and it's timeless. If you have not watched the Libra full moon, there are great messages in that. It's about relationships. And then I did another collective message, another reading, and that one was called Everyone Has Value. If you haven't checked those out, please go ahead and check that as well. We're going to start with the cosmic journey, and let's see the message that is coming out here for you. I love it. Out of the mess comes elegant order. So Aquarius, whatever that you have been experiencing right now, how can you appreciate the mess that you were in? Because you know what? That needed to happen in order for clearing. So whatever mess this is, whether this is mess in your work, mess in your thoughts, mess in your relationships, whatever that is, you don't want to sweep that mess under a rug. What you want to do right now is embrace, acknowledge, and appreciate each one of those little messes that it has been created in your life right now. Because what you're doing, you're bringing elegant order out of it. Because it's something like, it's like a spring clean, right? You're looking at it and now you want to clean up the mess. You want to transform it. You want to transcend it into another elevated creation. So here, whatever that this has been for you, realize that the chaos, any confusion that you've been experiencing here, any turmoil that maybe you've been experiencing, Aquarius, is exactly what you needed right now. Otherwise, you would not have, and it would have been very clear. So whatever that was there, it was meant to show you the way to bring order back into your life, whatever that this is. And, you know, nobody wants a mess. Nobody wants that. And I get it. But mess is a part of our experiences. So right now, what is it that you're doing? What you're doing is that you're looking at the mess and you're becoming like the magician and you're clearing away the mess. From the mess, you're making what? You're making something beautiful that is coming out. So whoa, that card just wanted to flip over, and we'll get to you. I wasn't even up to that card. We're right now to the angel therapy, and let's see what this one is. Let's see what messages come out, and that one just wanted to flip over. We do have the card of the Earth Angel, which says you are a light worker who has come to Earth to teach about love. All right, and it's funny that the card of proposal came out with it too, so which is very interesting. And I guess I'll just go ahead and take it and I'll put it next to it because it says a romantic or business opportunity is indicated. So if the mess was around a relationship, there's some kind of a commitment, something that is coming in here for you. As somebody who is an earth angel, I just want to say the light workers are here to what? To experience the chaos and to clear it out. Light workers come to understand the mess in relationships, the mess in our minds, the mess in things. And then when they figure out, they become a light and a beacon for others because they've experienced the mess and they've experienced how to clear the mess out, not by suppressing, but by truly gaining the clarity and the wisdom and the lesson of that to bring it in. Because one who's an earth angel has a lot of lessons to go through. And since this card has come up here for you, what this card is suggesting is that you teach things that are about love. But first, you're to feel this love first. This is to become your world. Love becomes your essence. Love becomes your world. And this is now what you are creating. You're creating because it's about you really looking at any issues, any mess in your life, which feels chaotic, which feels different, that doesn't belong to you, and how do you clear that mess? So when you're doing this, it becomes very unconditional. There's no judgment on the mess. So as you do that, you're clearing the path, and how to do that by loving and nurturing yourself as you're going through the process, and that is key. The key is, you know, to really love yourself as you're doing it. So for you to really be a loving person, you must experience that love within yourself. For you to show others how to love, you must experience that for yourself. Now this says it's about time for you to have that compassion within also your relationships. So as a light worker, we don't have to, be grand, have a grand channel or write a book or all those things to be the light worker, an earth angel on this planet. We've come to also to clear out the fog, and so we can understand to help another person follow their way home. That's another message. If that one did not fly over, I want to see what card actually would it have turned. And I don't know why I wanted to do that. But, I could have just left it, but I did. And the devil, take care to avoid temptations and deceit. So don't deceive yourself. And I do want to say that. I don't know why I wanted to pull another card, but something in me wanted to pull another card instead of leaving it as beautiful as it is. But the devil card with the card of proposal and the earth angel, again, it's about you. It's about you seeing the mess. It's about you seeing the shadow and how you can bring light and love. It's the balance. It's the dance of light and dark. It's the balance of fear and love. And you're to learn that. You're to learn that. It's merging the two. It's about merging both of them. And as you learn to merge both of them, what happens is that you get a clear understanding of duality. What you see is that you get to see about all your relationships, and you get to reconcile with any relationships that was based on fear or codependency or addiction, whether that be yourself or somebody else. So again, it's a final commitment that you're making. That commitment is what? Is to clear any mess you have within all your relationships that maybe has some kind of a hold on you. And that relationship is also to self. So again, are you prone to stay more in the negative or in the dark rather than seeing the love and the light? Bring balance, bring harmony to this which you are experiencing is a huge message that I am receiving for you at this time. So let's go ahead and pull the Power Tarot, excuse me, and let's see what cards want to come out. And this is such a big, and look at this. We have the card of the, I have also, okay, these, I'm going to put these back because there's 6 cards in my hands. Too many. I just want 2. So we have the Empress. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. And we have 7 of Michael, 7 of Swords. Okay, so there's a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. So again, making a commitment. The 7 of Swords in a right-of-way is one who is shady, one who steals from self, or someone who comes and steals your own plan. I'm not so much getting that, and I wanted a 3rd card for some reason, and I did pull the wheel. So it is new beginnings, ends of delay, a change in direction one more time that offers happiness. So if there's been a mess that has been created by another or by yourself, you're to find the love in the situation and ask yourself how you can transform this. The Empress gives birth. The Empress is about you understanding your own value and your own worth. It's what is it that you're giving birth to? What you're giving birth to is to a creative idea. So if you put a creative idea, don't steal and cheat yourself out of this idea and turn the wheel, because it's very lucky and it's telling you to turn the wheel on that which you desire here. So going back to the Empress, what we're looking at, it's a movement forward. This is where she gives birth. It's the feminine. So what you're giving birth to is this beautiful idea. And again, it has to do with your purpose. What is your purpose? To be a light worker who has come to earth to teach about love. Who's the Emperor? She's all nurturing. She is about love. So it's about nurturing yourself and understanding what you're here to give birth to. Transformation, looking at life from a new perspective, building a new earth is really, and you're here to see that. You're part of this whole plan of what we're experiencing right now with what is going on within the world. So while you're nurturing yourself, you're also nurturing others, and that is beautiful. So learn how to nurture yourself and bring yourself out of that mess that you have put yourself in. And then as we're going into the 7 of Michael, like I said, the Swords, which says there is a better course of action available to you right now. So what do you ask yourself? What are you really trying to accomplish? And what action are you to be taking? Ask yourself these questions. And also ask yourself and think about it, whether working alone on a project is a good idea, or you want to bring somebody else in and go over the details again. So whatever that this is, your guides want you to turn the wheel on whatever that this is for you, and your temptations within any relationships, and your own thoughts and your own beliefs. So it's a time for you to really look at what you're bringing in and what is it that you're changing. So you also want to know what somebody else's motive is if you're bringing somebody else in. Then going into the 10 of the Wheel of Fortune, as we say, it's just that. It's a new beginning. It's a fresh start. It's looking at the future. So if there's somebody here that you don't want to work with, or you don't want to be with, or you don't want to create something with because there's a lot of temptations, and take that out. But if there's somebody here that you're being tempted by creating something, just know what the other person's motivation is so you can turn the wheel. Do you want to work on this alone or with another? And as you do, remember to bring all these lessons for you to learn first, so you can be that person who shows that to another. So I'm hoping that this is get a new story. I love that card. So, and then here we go to get a new story. Well, yeah, exactly. What story have you been telling yourself? You know, have you been talking about the mess? Have you been talking about how your life has been so cluttered or stagnant or stuck? Can you now create a new story? Can you turn the wheel? Can you understand those were all messages? Can you understand that those were, you know, the negativity and old beliefs that maybe you had made a commitment to, that you're now ready to release? You know, what story have you been telling yourself? Are you ready now to tell yourself a new story? Are you still holding on to the belief that you made within the old experience, within this mess? Are you ready to release that into having a clear, higher vibration? Are you here finding balance within yourself? So it's all about creating a new you, one who's experiencing magic moments, synchronicities, and things of that nature. So, you know, you have assistance here. You see all these angels. There's divine assistance for you. So again, how you invent a story includes what you have learned. Again, Earth Angel, you're here for lessons. So you're here to learn them and turn the fear into love. That is a lesson. The fear turns into love. No fear. It's all about love, trust, moving forward. So what this is saying, now you're letting go of any of that old story, the bad vibes, and because why? It's cutting you off from turning the wheel. So recognize it. It's a lesson. Turn the wheel. Move forward. And now let's go ahead and grab just a Light Seer's card. Yeah, I love it in reverse. Why? Because no longer self-sabotage, torturing your own mind by the thoughts that you have. Old story, new story. You have all that you need. This life of joy, happiness, expansion. This is the mindset now. So you're turning the wheel on what? On your thoughts, on how you're thinking. Is there another message there for you? And I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, the moon is, again, the shadow. What you want to look at is the shadow within. What you want to do is do shadow work, is go within and look at your fears. Again, with the devil. What are you fearing? You know, there's a lesson here. It says, turn fear into love. Earth Angel, turn fear into love. You're here to teach about love. So, and then we have the card of the Art of Life. Here's the door. And this says, there's no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Be bold in your skin. Let your love dance in sight. I mean, hello, going back to that, you know, don't hide your love. Don't hide who you are. Turn the wheel on that. Get a new story. And let's put that so you can see that too. Anyways, I'm sending you so much love, so much light. Leave me a comment. Until next time, namaste.